Hi guys, welcome to the channel. This is Sumit, and the channel is all about talking about the defense and geopolitics scenario across the globe. What I'm trying to do in this channel is to basically talk about all that is happening across the globe, the major events that is going to happen or are happening in the globe, and to have a centrist perspective. We don't want to get into the right ideology or the left ideology, and we just want to keep it center. We just want to provide news as news or information as information. But I myself have a I have a particular leaning side as well. So I would try to not lean into that particular side. I don't want to mention what that side is, but yes, I don't want to lean into that particular side. And what framework that I've tried to keep over here is to have certain informations about the topic that we are going to discuss. Secondly, that will be supported by multiple YouTube videos or whatever videos that are available on the internet. And what we will also do is, uh, we will have perspectives about different countries. So, for example, when we are talking about Delhi blast, obviously the blast has happened in India, so it will have an Indian perspective, Indian news channels, their videos. Then the other major country that we would want to try and understand or have a look of the video or react to a video is of China. The other superpower that will be scouting through is US. And being an Indian, obviously you will also want to have and understand what is the perspective of Pakistan. So that is how the major framework is going to be of the video or of the channel. But however, I am just learning. I'm trying to understand how the space works. I've been watching through multiple. I've been watching through multiple channels as well, but doing it by my own, the entire setup, recording, editing, is a learning curve for me. So please pardon me if I make any mistakes in the initial phase or even as I grow. And I really want to grow. I really want to dive deep in this topic, in this subject, because since childhood I've always been interested into defense and geopolitics. So that is why I've basically wanted to get into this subject as well. And as we grow, we will also try to include multiple other product contents as well, like maybe podcasts or reacting to videos on the similar topics, or just reading out the news and and adding my commentary as well, my understanding as well. But for now, to start with, I'm as in the first episode, we'll be for following this format where I present a PPT to you, and within the PPT, I'll have I'll have different contents inside it. I've added certain facts inside it. We'll be discussing, or I'll be majorly talking about in detail, and then we'll watch certain videos. I may skip the video, I may, fast forward the video as well, but that is how it is going to be as of now. So, to start with, thank you. And so, we'll be talking. The first topic that we have with us is Delhi blast facts. It was very painful to see and shocking also to see the blasts happening in India, in the hinterland of the country. I'm really sorry. The hinterland word would maybe hurt a lot of you, but it has been more than 10 years that any major city in the country hasn't been affected. Obviously, there has been insurgency going across in the northeast of the country, Manipur specifically, and bits and pieces in other states as well. Jammu and Kashmir, has been on the boil, but has been also, little peaceful as of late. Certain instances going around as well, but more or less, India has been quite peaceful in the recent years. So Delhi blast comes as a very shocking news to all of us. So what has happened in Delhi blast is that it happened on 10th of November 2025, and it was through I-20 Hyundai I-20 car. And a major blast took place in the Red Fort area, Red Fort metro station, nearby Red Fort metro station, killing around 8 people and injuring around 20. I'm sure the numbers have changed. both in the injured as well as the dead people section as well. Uh, there has been there has been a use of high intensity device. Forensic teams have confirmed that there was a use of ammonium nitrate and RDX, and it was a planned terror attack rather than an accident. But what has also come across from the news is as well is that it wasn't one just targeted attack. It was supposed to be a huge coordinated attack on multiple dates that have been going around. Some say 6th of December, which also marks Babri Masjid demolition, and other dates as well, like Ram Mandir opening and things like that. But it was a multifold planned terror attack that was going to happen. Some say that there were going to be around 32 cars which were supposed to be exploded, and what has happened is this specific guy, uh, Dr. Umar Un Nabi, has been linked, allegedly linked to extremist networks, and has been under suspect. Is one of the suspects under investigation. Then it took some time for the government to label it as a terrorist attack, but it within 2 or 3 days the government was able to, or did label it as terrorist attack. And I do not know the reason because of which it took a long time. Maybe the government was trying to find out certain proofs or evidences based upon which it could label it as a terrorist attack. Uh, why, in terms of symbolic target, why is Red Fort war was chosen? I've come across many videos of the experts, and they say that Red Fort is the place wherein the prime minister of the country generally holds his speeches. And those speeches are also basically are used for conveying messages, or symbolic messages to the nation. So that is why it could be one of the reasons wherein this place was chosen. Also, I've been to Delhi but not to the Red Fort area, but I do understand that it is a very crowded place. The major imperative, or sorry, the major reason of any attack is to harm the people across on that particular area, in that particular area. So this could be one of the reasons that Red Fort being a very crowded place, they wanted to hurt as many people as possible, and that is why they chose Red Fort as a place. I have a video over here. This basically shows the actual blast time, or the recording of the blast. What we will do is we'll play it, and we'll also see what was the impact, and then maybe add commentary on that as well. So we saw what sort of incident that was. You could see around 6:50 p.m. Just about to strike 6:51. It was a huge blast that took place. I've seen certain other videos as well, wherein the metro station inside, I mean beneath the road, was totally shaken up as well. You could see multiple cars being blown up. The video mentioned around 13 people that have been killed and others injured. So basically it was a very deadly blast, and I'm sure, I mean, I've seen certain videos, but I won't be able to comment upon it, that the person who triggered that blast could have caused more damage, or if you would have been able to cross a certain area, certain distance more. So the apart from the video, in the video, what I also observed was Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's comment that the perpetrators will not be spared. See, we all want justice. Anyone across the globe who is doing wrong has to be punished. The good thing about Narendra Modi is that he always, at least with whatever terrorist attacks that have happened in India since he took power, you can call it Uri attacks or Pahalgam attacks or Pulwama attacks. He has avenged the people who have died. He has taken the revenge of them. So I do trust him on that. I am sure our agencies, our people behind the scenes are working tirelessly, and we'll definitely see certain action upon on this terrorist attack as well, and it is all already happening. So this was the first slide. When we talk about India's perspective, the National Investigation Agency has officially arrested Amir Rashid Ali, a resident of Kashmir, and in connection with the blast, he's also accused of felicitating the purchase of the car used in the attack. Now, the statement has been taken by Reuters. This article, this article is of November 16. It basically says that India's Federal Anti-Terror Agency said on Sunday that it has arrested a resident of Kashmir who is accused of conspiring with the driver of a car that exploded in Delhi last week, killing 8 people and wounding around 20 at least. Numbers mentioned over here is 8. We saw the video. The video had 13 people as dead. National Investigation Agency said that it has arrested. Okay, this is something which is already mentioned over there. It was Ali came to so Ali had come to Delhi to facilitate the purchase of the car, which was used as vehicle-borne improvised explosive device to trigger that blast. The terrorist said that it has seized another. So sorry, the agency said that it has seized another. No thanks. Another vehicle belonging to Nabi for examination. So far, it has interrogated 73 witnesses, including those injured in the blast. Last week, the Indian government said that it was treating the car blast as terrorist incident and vowed to bring perpetrators to justice as swiftly as possible. The blast outside Delhi, Red Fort, is one such first of such explosion in the heavy guarded city since 2011. So, as I mentioned in the start, that Delhi wasn't struck by any terrorist attacks in the last 10 years or more than that. It is a very new incident that has happened in the last almost 14 years. First incident that has happened in the last 14 years. So what we can observe in this article is that Router is basically quoting Indian agencies. It is not mentioning that by itself India arrest Kashmir terrorism. Okay, car blast. It is not mentioning anywhere that it was a terrorist attack or terrorist attack has taken place in Delhi. Its headline is basically saying that India arrest Kashmir resident over Delhi car blast. Okay, so that's one way to understand what Router's uh, frame of explanation is. Cool. Next, the car used in the blast was, we've already covered this. There's another article related to that of Routers and of AP, that is Associated Press. Okay, this has been taken from the same article, I guess. Okay. No. Okay, so basically he's saying that, sorry, in this article it is said that Amir Rashid Ali in Delhi, adding the car is used in the attack was registered in his name. Accused Ali, he's basically from South Kashmir's Pulwama district and is identified as this. Okay, cool. So the probe uncovered that one of the key suspects, Dr. Muzammil, or doctor alleged to be part of the module, conducted multiple reconnaissance of the Red Fort site in January 2025, suggesting the attack was planned in phases. So imagine one is doing recce of the area in the, it's almost 11 months before the attack. So one can understand that if the recce has been done 11 months prior to the attack, it wasn't just one single attack, or it wasn't just the only attack which was planned. Multiple other places would have been recceed, multiple informations would have been collected, and then bits and pieces, the entire picture would have been constructed, and then they would have planned how to conduct the attack. Let us watch this video. In this video, we understood that there are multiple informations that we need to talk about. One is that this was a Fedayeen attack. So, as far as I understand, Fedayeen attack generally means that one person or two person, one person or two person will, basically execute the attack, knowing that he or she will be dead. So, this was a Fedayeen attack to start with. They targeted Delhi December 6 in the earlier part of this video. I spoke about this as well, that they wanted to avenge Babri demolition, and that is why they chose the day December 6. The people that were involved in this particular attack were Dr. Shaheen, who was a lady doctor, and Dr. Umar. The amount of explosives that have been recovered till now has been 2900 kg as of now. I was again going through one of the videos and I understood that it is approximately 10 times more than what was used in Mumbai blasts. I may be wrong on this, but yes, it is substantially more than what has been previous. Sorry, Pulwama blast, and it is substantially more than what it has been used in previous blasts. So this was going to be huge. People were being brainwashed by Dr. Umar. I'm sure you cannot do these things, alone. You need people or any activity wherein it is going to have a major impact, be it good or bad. Would have would need does it needs to have multiple people. So definitely the brainwashing was going around. Uh, so how did they understand? How did the police understand that this wasn't one attack? This was going to be a multiple round of attacks. It was basically through a poster which was recovered by Delhi police, and the places that were basically targeted for the attack were Delhi and UP. Delhi, multiple sites at Delhi and UP. It could be Ayodhya. Obviously, if they want to link, if they want to attack on December 6th, they would definitely attack on Ayodhya, because that is how the link would take place. And there are multiple other sites in UP which are of importance, which Hindus especially revere. Could be Mathura, could be Varanasi, could be Ayodhya itself. So that is the case. And apart from Delhi police being involved, JNK police, Jammu and Kashmir police is also investigating. And recently, I guess 2 or 3 days ago, there was an attack on Naugam as well. If this video works well and if you like the format, we'll definitely use the same format for now, for discovering what happened in Navgam attack in Srinagar as well. So this was an Indian perspective, wherein the Indian media is clearly stating that it is a terrorist attack, and it is very vocal about their perspective, that it is a clear terrorist attack, and there's no mincing of words from Indian media, at least.